Welcome back to Lancaster, everyone. It's now time to enter ripening room number 2. Joining me now is Margaret Peters-Morris. She is the owner here at the cheese plant. Thank you so much for having us today.
You're welcome. I hope you like the smell of cheese.
I absolutely do. Now, we went into ripening room number 1 and I absolutely couldn't handle it. Why did it make my eyes burn?
Because when cheese ages, it gives off a little bit of ammonia, and that's what you were inhaling there. And there's a huge quantity of cheese in ripening room number 1.
Right. Okay, but I can handle ripening room number 2, so come on in. You said there is about 5 or 6 different types of cheese in here.
Yes, we have some natural rind cheeses, the Lancasters, and then we also have our blue cheese, which is right here next to us, and some goat cheese that's aging, goat Gouda, and different spice varieties of the Lancaster cheese.
How much cheese are you making per day here?
We try, when we usually make a production run here, it's about 200 kilos for our production runs.
That's amazing. What would be the equivalent of 200 kilos of cheese?
200 kilos of cheese, that would be about 100 wheels.
100 wheels.
Yeah.
And how long does something, for example, like blue cheese, have to age for?
We let it sit for about 2.5 months. Some of our buyers like it young, but we age it up to 6 months. And our Lancaster cheeses, we can age up to a couple of years.
And sorry, go on.
Even longer.
And what's the taste difference between a baby cheese and something that's been aged 2 years?
Well, we'll show you a little later when we go taste in our shop, but there's a more pronounced cheese flavor on aged cheeses, and there's layers. You taste lots of different, you have lots of things shooting in your mouth. Different hazelnut notes, pineapple notes, butterscotch, butter, lactic notes, lots of different things.
Wow. And do you have to be a pro to be able to identify them?
Not really.
So why are they aging on boards?
We age our natural rind cheeses on boards. There's an element of sort of synergy from the board to the rind. It helps it come more naturally, and that's why we use the boards. And some of the cheeses are also wrapped in a vac pack, and they are, yep, that's right, like this, and they're kept also on the board, but we're doing testing to see if we can just control the flavor a little bit. Some people like cheese very mild, so this is why we've chosen this method as well. So it's for a certain market.
Okay, so vacuum sealing it will potentially, or ideally, give it a bit more of a milder taste.
A milder flavor. It keeps it milder longer, yes.
What kind of cheese is this?
That's a Lancaster, a plain.
And that's what we were making earlier with Wilma, right? Okay, so why is this one bright yellow?
Let's see, it has a label on it, so there's it has a special spice in it, and we're seeing how cheese tastes when it's a certain age, waxed or not waxed, vac packed. We're doing a lot of experiments still, just to fine tune what we can get out of our different varieties.
How fun is that you get the opportunity to experiment?
We're like daily science projects doing that here.
And how often do you discover something remarkable, and how often is it an absolute failure?
Well, we don't have too many failures, thank goodness, but sometimes when we discover something remarkable, it's usually an error on our part that makes the remarkable result.
Excellent. Okay, well, if you head to the Glengarry Cheesemaking website, you can look at all of the different information, but a little bit later in the show, we're going to head into the cheese shop, which is something that you could check out if you were driving through Lancaster, and I'll get the chance to taste test.
Yes.
I'm particularly excited for that.
Good.
Stick around, that's all coming up a little bit later from CTV Morning Live.